Some dreams are poison, and Denji drank straight from the cup. He wanted everything: food, love, freedom, but every pleasure had a cost. Why do we chase desire, even when it destroys us? The 48 Laws of Power says, act like a king, even if you're starving. Denji never learned that. Every joy was a trap, every craving a leash he couldn't see. And when he finally thinks he's free, someone else is holding the knife. What if chasing what you want most is exactly what will destroy you next?
I just wanted a normal life, Denji mutters, voice shaking. But normal doesn't exist here. Not for him. Not for anyone. Every craving pulls him. Food, power, attention, pleasure. Short-term sparks light his world, but the shadows are growing. Is it worth it? He asks himself, biting his lip. But the answer comes too late. Pleasure is always a trap. Desire is a leash, and he's holding the wrong end. The 48 Laws of Power say act like a king, stand tall, command respect. But Denji? He scrambles for scraps. Every choice impulsive, every risk reckless. What if chasing happiness makes you weaker instead of stronger? He laughs, a little bitter, a little thrilled. The thrill of indulgence, the rush of forbidden joy. And it feels alive. For a moment, he forgets the cost. Just one more time, he whispers, eyes glinting. Just one more. And every time he takes, the world tightens. Every pleasure carries weight. Every victory is borrowed. You think freedom feels good, but maybe it's just an illusion. Chasing desire. And yet he keeps running toward it. Because Denji is human. Because desire is relentless. Because sometimes ignoring the trap feels sweeter than escaping it. But pleasure alone cannot save him. The reckoning is already watching, waiting, and it will not be kind. And when the cost comes, will he even recognize himself? The thrill doesn't last. Denji feels it slipping. Power, pleasure, control, all vanishing like smoke. Every choice he made circles back, tighter, heavier. Why does it always end like this? He mutters, staring at the ceiling. But it's not the world that traps him. It's him, his impulses, his hunger for the next rush. Every action has a price. Every desire, a shadow waiting to strike. The art of seduction teaches this. People surrender willingly when they think it's their idea. Denji thinks he's winning. He's not. He's dancing into chains. What if every moment of joy you crave is exactly the moment you lose yourself? Stop chasing me, he yells to the chaos, fists shaking. I can't lose again. But the voice sounds smaller than the storm around him. The world doesn't care about regret. It only rewards those who play smart, who plan, who wait. Denji, he's impulsive, he's reckless, he's fast, but naive. Every pleasure he takes, every thrill, it's being recorded by something far bigger than him. Dangerous desire. Suddenly, a figure emerges, not just an enemy, a reflection. You thought you could cheat fate, but desire always pays its debt. Denji freezes. The game isn't over, it's evolving, and he realizes he's not in control. Not yet, not ever. And when the reckoning finds you,
Will you even remember who you were?
Denji staggers, heart pounding. Every thrill, every impulse, every fleeting joy he chased is here, like a shadow circling him. I thought this would make me stronger, he whispers, but all it did was blind me. Desire is a flame, beautiful, deadly, and he's burned more than once. What if the things you crave the most are the very chains that will break you? He glances at the chaos around him, friends, enemies, moments of fleeting power, and he sees the pattern now. Every action, every risk, every bite of pleasure, it followed a law he ignored. Next time, he mutters, fists clenching, voice low but fierce. Next time, I decide the rules. Lessons from the 48 laws of power. Lessons from seduction. He's lived them, suffered them, and finally, maybe, he's beginning to understand. What if survival isn't about strength or speed, but knowing when to fight and when to wait? A micro surprise strikes, an enemy's move he didn't see coming, but this time he reacts. Quick, sharp, controlled. Not perfect, but different. Every impulsive choice, every reckless thrill, every misstep, it built him, hardened him, prepared him. Shadows of his past still whisper, temptations, regrets, cravings, but now he's listening differently. He's learning to bend them to his will. What if the real power isn't in what you take, but in what you refuse to give away? On screen, rising from ashes. Denji breathes. Pain, exhaustion, fear, they're still here. But beneath it all, clarity. He feels the game shifting. The chaos is no longer above him. It's within reach. This time, I'm not running. This time, I play my hand. Denji stands, chest heaving, eyes burning. The shadows of every mistake, every craving, every stolen thrill, they hover, but he doesn't flinch. Not anymore. I can't go back, he mutters, but maybe I can move forward. The world tried to teach him through pain, through temptation, and for the first time, he's listening, not just reacting. What if the only way to win is to survive the chaos long enough to see the truth? He steps into the open, feeling the weight of every choice he's ever made, and something inside shifts. The impulsive boy is still there, but stronger, wiser, dangerous in ways he never imagined. Next time, he says quietly, a smirk forming, next time, I take control. And as he walks forward, the horizon stretches wider, darker, full of challenges he hasn't faced yet. But for the first time, he's ready, not just to chase, but to lead. Somewhere in the distance, a shadow watches, quiet, calculating, a lone figure with eyes like fire, and soon, another story will begin. On screen, new beginnings. Denji vanishes into the chaos, but the lessons remain. The fire of desire, the chains of choice, the thrill of survival, they linger, shaping him, preparing him for what comes next. Life will hurt again, desire will tempt again, but this time, he won't just survive, he will decide the game. Comment one word that describes his choice, and subscribe MindVerse for more amazing stories that change your mind.